The question is, would you have taken Gabe Perreault over Oliver Moore if you were the Chicago Blackhawks? Well, they both were there. And I think the thing is that every team, whether or not, we talk about best player available a lot, but I think teams are more focused on fit. And how, how is this player going to fit within what we've built? And I think in the case of the Blackhawks, Oliver Moore made more sense to them. It strengthened them down the middle. It gave them a fast player. It gave them a player that has high character and a guy that they really spend a lot of time on. He's not, they could probably still stand to get bigger up front. That's probably one of the issues the Blackhawks still have. And neither of those players would have helped you in that regard. So I think the one thing about Moore is, as a center, he's got a bit more versatility. He's not as good a scorer or offensive player as Gabe Perreault. And the debate becomes then, well, wouldn't you love to have an elite playmaker, a guy with incredible vision in Gabe Perreault, a guy who, kind of grew up in Chicago with his dad, Yannick Perreault, working for the Chicago Blackhawks, and, a guy that made a lot of sense. I think it made sense. But again, you're looking at fit, and the Blackhawks do need to get better on the wing, no question about it. I think that Perreault is likely to be a long-term wing. I just don't think the defensive capabilities that he has are as sound, but I think you just get a little bit more from Moore in terms of compete, in terms of motor, in terms of speed. Absolutely speed. I mean, and I think as everybody's looking to get faster, there are unique skaters. Now, I had them listed in, I eventually did move Perreault very late in the process ahead of Moore. But I think if I'm the Chicago Blackhawks, I can totally see where it was. Maybe there was another option available to them there. I don't necessarily think that it would have to be like Perreault versus Moore. But based on how excited the Blackhawks were about drafting Moore, obviously that was their guy the whole way, and they were stunned that he was still there. And frankly, so was I. And I was also stunned that Gabe Perreault went as far down as he went. But that's the way it goes.